Before I start, I want to make a note that is called Honor and Duty, not Honor of Duty. My bad, my mistake. Let's start. Hello everyone and welcome to the Cornish Games Nights. I'm Jim Bob. We're going to talk to you about an in particular game that has been on my radar for quite some time, and that is Honor of Duty D-Day by Strange Game Studios. I want to talk to you guys about the key features, what they've implemented, because honestly it's insane, and how the game runs, and also at the end a bit of a gameplay match with myself. So let's just get right into this and talk about it. Honor of Duty D-Day, of course, is made by Strange Game Studios. They have their beta out and it is free to play. For a small company, I can't believe they've done something that no developer has ever done, and that is incorporate multiple controllers in one go. So for instance, you could use the PlayStation aim controller, and then you can also use the motion controller at the same time. Only one motion controller. So if, for instance, if you've got a bit of a good pocket or something, you can stick this in your pocket, walk around with your assault rifle, and if you run out of ammo and you need a quick resort, you can either use the motion controller for the handgun, so whilst you're shooting, you can quickly hold that, bring it up, and start shooting about the place, which I think is pretty cool. Or you can use it as a knife or grenade. There is a one in particular button where you can just quickly change to different weapons for a pistol, grenade, or knife. Up to you. Like, this is literally the first people to do that. I can't stress that enough. I have implemented those controllers and have used it, and surprisingly, it's okay. It's okay. There is some flaws to it, but as it's in beta, they will be working a bit more towards that. But I really like how they've done that. Here's like a little tiny clip of how I implemented it and how I used it. Although the problem is if you put it in your pocket, for instance, and you're walking around, I don't know if it's because it's beta, but you tend to just stop for a second, and it tells you to hold the options button to reset your aim controller. But like I said, beta, we'll talk about that later on when I give you feedbacks of what needs to be improved. I'm really hoping this can be shared around, by the way, so if you can give that a like, share it on your Twitter page if you're a fan of all the VR games. I would appreciate the hell out of that. Now the next features is moving around. Moving is very good. It feels great. It feels fluid, and shooting with the aim, it's insane. It's lovely. The iron sights is top accuracy. Although the Tommy gun and a few other guns, that's not very accurate. Let's say, for example, the Tommy gun, it's more of in your face than it is far away, like an actual gun. But I'm hoping they'll fix that. We'll talk about that on the feedback. With the game itself, shooting feels awesome. It feels great. I've been using a actual bolt action rifle, the Mosin, and shooting it from a far distance. I can't believe I managed to get some good shots, to be fair. So I'm pretty happy with that. There are a range of different guns, which I think is pretty cool. Different characters when you promote, so you can have different guns, abilities, etc. With the vehicles, you can actually drive a fucking vehicle, man. They're actually very easy when you drive the cars with the aim controller. Simple forward, left and right. You know, nothing too hasty. The tanks itself, you can also drive, shoot. If you've got 4 people in, they can use different bits of the gun from the tank, which is pretty cool. In the future, they said they'll be adding planes. I would love to see how that goes, because the driving is very good. Don't get me wrong. Flying is going to be a bit insane. I'm hoping they can implement that. Now, when attacking enemies and stuff like that, I find it was really, really good. When you actually shoot someone with a bolt action rifle, or take out a couple with a machine gun, it feels very satisfying. The graphics itself is nothing to talk about. Honestly, it's an indie game. It's a small developer company, and for what they've done so far, it's insane. You can either just use 2 motion controllers, if you haven't got the PlayStation Aim, or you can use, I think you can use the controller with the VR. I'm not sure about that one, but you can use the aim controller and the motion, actually, as I showed you before. Now my feedback for it, these are a few things that they need to sort out and improve. I think this would be really beneficial for everyone, and that is of course the grenade throwing, more of the movement with the controller, like with the aim controller and the motion controller. Matchmaking needs to be a bit better. Walking speed needs to be balanced for everyone's sake. I wouldn't suggest way too fast. I would say just more of medium, enough that you can actually see the player, and when you see the bullet hit the player, it's again satisfying. Reload time for the MG gun needs to be a bit slower. Any other guns really needs to be all different. Like say for instance an M1 shoots a bit faster, but reload's going to be a bit off. However, hip fire is going to be terrible. I don't know. Tommy gun, of course, better iron sight instead of the gun launching in your face all the way that direction. But I find the MG gun is way too overpowered. Quick reload. Just needs to be a bit more like an MG gun, really. I know. Slower reloads would be better. With rifles, I'd hope they add more guns in, like a gun with a scope inside, like they did with paintball with Rec Room. If they could do that, then I think that would be really cool. More feedback would be probably adding like appearances, different customizations for your character would be pretty cool. But this is just more of a small company game. If they could make it a bit larger with all that kind of stuff in the future, and just so, for instance, do as it is, and then hopefully add all these things slowly in, that would be pretty cool. But with it being a very, very, very small developer, small company making this game, I'm not going to ask for much. I personally think this would be pretty cool. Again, I can't stress this enough. This is a small company. I hope they can be more recognized, because what they've been doing is just incredible. People like myself have been waiting for a good action first-person shooter game for the VR. You've got your games like Firewall Zero Hour, which is more of just a strategy type game, first-person shooter. But I wanted more of like a Battlefield / COD, whatever kind of first-person shooter thing. And with that all being said, Honor Duty D-Day is that kind of game I've been looking for a very, very long time for the VR. So I hope you enjoyed my little tiny review about this so far and what they should improve and etc, etc. Here's a little gameplay of one of the matches I did. It shows you with like how I'm using the motion controller and the PlayStation Aim, the movement, shooting, running around, grenades, and sniping. Pretty much all that is on this video, I believe, and I hope you guys enjoy. Pretty little bastard. I hope he didn't see me then. Yeah, he saw me. Where's everyone? You got a good gun there. I was wondering who was doing that. That was close. Explosions and shit. 34. Fucking doing good today. And that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button to help this channel grow, because getting back on YouTube is my main priority. With all the new stuff that's been happening with YouTube and the excitement for YouTube gaming getting boosted up, it's kind of a big deal for me to get back onto this. If you want to see me live and playing more of these games over here with the VR, like Honor of Duty or any other horror game, I'll be on Twitch, www.twitch.tv/Cornish Games Nights. I'll have a link down in the description. The game itself, I will link you their Twitter page, the game site for the PlayStation, and that is about it, really. You guys take care, and I hope you have a great week. See you later. Peace out.
What?
I drop kicked the zombie and it just flies off somewhere. The fucker bounces back at me.
Is it mine? Is mine live?
Fuck! Where is it? Shit's... Fuck!